In this video I'm going to show you how to make this advanced map animation in Davinci Resolve using a software called QGIS. We'll go over how to use QGIS, how to import it into Davinci Resolve, and finally how to make the animation. First you need to go over to QGIS.com here and then click download now. So I've already got it installed and everything, so I'll just click it here. Then once it's open, click new empty project. Then in this coordinates box type world, like that, and then you'll get a map that appears. So basically we can either do an animation like this of just this border, or we can, this applies for any other country as well, or we can do a more detailed animation that shows all the states and stuff inside it. So I'm going to do that. So we need to go into Google and I'm going to type, it's all states GeoJSON. So I'll probably just click on the first one. Okay, so now I'm on the website. I'm probably going to download the least detailed version because it'll work better in Davinci Resolve. So click that, and then you can just drag it straight from the downloads onto here. Then click Add Layers. Right, so here we are. That is still relatively detailed, so you don't need a really detailed version for this because it's not like we're going to be zooming in that far. Okay, so now I'm going to disable the world map layer here, and then just position the frame to how you want it to be. So I'm just going to have it like this. Maybe you can hold Control to zoom in a bit less. So I'm going to like that, and then click Project, New Print Layout, and then just press OK. So now zoom in, click in this blank space here where it says Size, click Custom, Pixels, and I'm going to do 4K, so 840 by 2160. Then click this background here and change the opacity to 0. Then up here, click Add Map, drag it like this. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to double click it, go to Item Properties, and uncheck the background like this. Then click here, Export as SVG, then close that. I should put it on the desktop so it's easier to find. So click Save, and that's done. So now we need to go over to Davinci Resolve. And then make a new fusion composition, click enter, then click it to open it, and click fusion, import SVG, and just select it here, and I'll select the resolution that we chose, so 3840 by 2160, like that. Okay, so now we need to install some plugins to make this easier. So you might already have the Reactor plugin, but if not, just search in Google We Suck Less, like that, and then just click the first option, and then go down to Reactor like this, and then just download this .lua file. And then I've already got it downloaded, but you just click it and drag it onto here like that. And then once it's done, you can go to Workspace, Scripts, Reactor, Open Reactor. There we go. So now we're in Reactor, there's two plugins that we have to download and one that's optional. So first I'll go for, so I've typed in batch, and batch change parameters is the first one we need to download, and / command is the other one. So just check those two and then they'll download. Then the other one optional is XGlow, which is just a better version of the glow node. A bit like Deep Glow if you've used After Effects before. So just close out of that, and then we need to get this here and just click Ungroup. Right, so there's loads of path nodes here, but it doesn't matter, we just need to go to the top and delete all these, like this. Then over here, just make a new merge node, so shift space one, type merge, and connect it to the media route. Okay, so then we just need to go all the way down and delete this merge node here, and get this from the background node and connect it and drag up by that to connect up to this media out node. And then once you've connected it, you can see a very faint outline like this. So now we need to zoom all the way out and select all the path nodes. So start from the top, click and drag, and then go all the way, but don't select this background node at the end, just the path nodes, like that. So you can see they're all selected there. It's going to be quite laggy from now when you're dealing with these because there's just so many. But go to workspace, scripts, batch change parameters. Then you can change the border width here, which is the main one. It should automatically be selected. There's no others we really need to change. So click that. And I can see that it's quite faint. I see it's quite faint now, so I'm going to try 0.001. Apply. That's still a little bit faint, so I'll try 0.3. And you just close out of it, see what it looks like. So I think that's maybe a bit too much, so I'll select them again. Workspace, scripts, batch change parameters. And maybe this time I'll try 0.2. There you go, that's better. And then we're just going to delete this media out node. And then make another one here and connect the background node like that. So then we can press 2 on the media out node, and then it's going to be showing the output. Okay, so now I'll go to the background node and I'm going to change it to white, which is how I had it before. So I'll make that white. And then before we do this animation of the borders, I'm just going to do everything else first, because that's quite heavy on the computer, so it's going to be hard to play anything back after we've done that. So make a new background node. I'm going to make the colour really dark grey, so like drag it up a little bit like that. Like that. And then I'm going to connect it to the media out. Press shift spacebar and type grid. Change the major line spacing to 0. And I'm going to turn these down a little bit. Like that. And then change the line color, maybe like that. I'm going to drag this here to create a merge node. And then I'm going to make sure this background is uncheck auto resolution and type 840 by 2160. Like this. So now it fits perfectly with the screen. And then I'm just going to do a little zoom animation. So have it start around there, like that. And then go to where we want the whole animation to end. So I'll go to about 60 frames, jump to 1. And then now finally we just need to animate the lines. So we'll once again click and drag. Show everything's highlighted. So now I'm going to type in this command, which I saw on a Reddit thread from someone called JustCropIt, so I'll leave that in the description as well. This allows us to animate all the path animations at once. That's why we installed the / commands plugin, so we can do this. So Ctrl V, click enter. Then it's going to take a minute to do all the paths, so we can just give it a second. Okay, so that's done now. So then just click this to make it full screen, and now it's done the lines for us. So now we've done that, we're going to add some easing. You don't have to do this, which makes the animation look better, so click ease, then we'll go to dialog so we can make a custom ease. So I'm going to choose in-out cubic, but also out could probably work for this, and any of these other ones might work. But I'm just going to do this one, which I think looks the best, and I'm going to drag this handle to the far left, and I'm going to drag this handle left, and probably leave this one out like that. So it's not going to play back in real time because of how much is going on. So finally I'm going to add a glow node, the X glow that we downloaded before. So you could use regular glow, which looks alright if you set it to the right settings, like that maybe, but X glow looks a lot better, so click X glow, then change the gain down. The glow size down, gain up a bit. like that. So there's the animation done. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any problems, or let me know if you need any help, and thanks for watching.